What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Boy John 25, and tonight I'm gonna do my WWE Payback review. And holla, you guys new. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. WWE Payback was a good show. I enjoyed it for what it was. All right, let's get started. We have the Riot Squad versus the Iconics. This tag team match was god awful and sloppy at the same time. The match begins with Ruby and Billy. Ruby knocks Peyton off the apron and attacks Billy for making an early tag to Liv. But Billy throws Ruby into the knee of Liv and makes a tag to Peyton. Royce kicks Liv and talks trash, but Liv fires back and tags Ruby. Ruby beats on Peyton Royce, but Royce ducks a clothesline and slaps the back of her head. Ruby chases Peyton around in the ring where Kay hits her with a big boot. Back inside, Kay is legal and such choke Ruby on the bottom rope. Royce tags in again and then forms the Ruby and makes fun of her. Ruby locks for a roll up to no elbow and gets caught with a clothesline. Kay tags back in and applies a submission to Ruby. Riot tries to fight out but gets slammed down. Kay stands on the hand of Ruby and kicks her in the ribs. Peyton tags in and kicks Ruby down, then applies a near naked choke. Ruby knocks Peyton down and looks to make a tag, but Kay pulls Liv off the apron. Billy tells Liv that Ruby hit her, so Liv ridiculously believes it and walks off when they beat her up. Morgan changed her mind and takes a tag, then comes in hot against both Iconics. Liv hits an enziguri to Peyton, followed by a flying forearm off the middle rope. Liv hits a double stomp on the back of Peyton and tags Ruby. Peyton throws Liv out and tags Billy for the deja vu, but Liv breaks it up. Morgan drags Ruby to her corner and tags herself in. The Iconics looks to hit deja vu, but she kicks them off, but hits a vision to Peyton. Morgan tags Ruby and then hit a codebreaker into the Riot kick for the win. The winner of the match, the Riot Squad. Alright, Ruby and Liv joined the kickoff panel after the match and clear up the confusion. Ruby says this is the first step for them and that she lives to Riot. Clearly, Charlie says that was a big win for them because the Icons have been a pain in the you-know-what. JBL says there is nothing like a good win to kick your career. The panel run down the card for Payback one last time before talking about Randy Orton and Keith Lee again. JBL says Randy Orton is a guy you can make your name off of. He says a guy who can and will hurt you. Keith Lee is every bit as great as people say, but he's stepping in the ring with a 13-time world champion. Booker says Lee is limitless, but he needs to learn DTA. Don't trust anybody. Lawler says Randy hurt Ric Flair, so what will he do to Keith Lee? Rosenberg says as much momentum as Orton has, there is a lot of pressure on him to not lose 2 matches in a row. And that is it for the Payback Kickoff show. The main card is starting right now. Alright, so we have the United States Champion, Apollo Crews versus Bobby Lashley. This match itself was very good. I enjoyed this match for what it was. It says the winner and your new United States Champion, Bobby Lashley. That was really solid match. Those two have very good chemistry. MVP drags a photographer over to take a good picture of them strapping the title on Lashley and posing together. The video then cuts to the supposed picture the photographer just took. Apollo attacks them as they celebrate, but Benjamin and MVP beat him out of the ring. He says he's getting his title back. Alright, we see a replay of last Friday's SmackDown where Romen Reigns got the contract for his match tonight. He revealed his alliance with Paul Heyman. Kayla Braxton is outside Roman's locker room and Paul Heyman appears. She asks if Roman is his client and how he did it. Heyman insults her and says if he needs to cite his accolades, they be here all night. He retires. He he retires. He relates that Roman says he will sign the contract, so he most likely will. Keith Lee is shown warming up backstage and walks JBL. Lee is happy to see him and JBL. He says he's enjoying watching Lee's work. He hands him a card with the names of some huge hedge funds and entry fees of $1 million. JBL says if he can beat a guy like Randy Orton, he'll be well on his way. But if he doesn't win tonight, he shouldn't feel bad because Orton is one of the all-time great. Big E versus Sheamus. This match itself was decent. It says the winner of the match, Big E. Alright. After the match, Big E heads to the commentary table and tells Corey Graves to inform the people he's here and he means business. Matt Riddle is interviewed by a new woman whose name I miss, and she asks how motivated is he tonight. He says he always motivated but King Corbin has been killing his vibe since he came to SmackDown. He says the King of Roses is going to steal the crown from the King. The interview asks him to respond to King Corbin's tweet that he a failure in the ring, and as husband and Riddle gets mad and walks off. Nia Jax joins Shayna Baszler backstage. Jax says she confident they can win tonight if she follows her lead. Shayna says they'll be just fine if Jax stays out of her way. They shove each other, then agree not to speak. King Corbin versus Matt Riddle. This match itself was decent. It says the winner of the match, Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle is walking backstage. He stopped for an interview. He starts talking, but Corbin attacks him from behind. Corbin slams him into the table and punches him until he pulls away by officials. The women's tag team match, the Golden Role Models versus Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. This match was pretty good, but I liked the ending. The reason why I liked the ending because Shayna Baszler made Bayley and Sasha Banks tap out. It says the winner and your new women's tag team champions, Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. Alright, it says Charlie gets into the ring interview, Nia and Shayna. Shayna Baszler says they aren't best friends while Nia screams and shoves the title onto the camera. Keith Lee versus Randy Orton. This match was pretty good. It says the winner of the match, Keith Lee. WWE did the right thing by letting Keith Lee win, so I gotta give WWE credit where credit's due. Paul Heyman is walking backstage, but Kayla Braxton stops him to ask again if Roman Reigns will compete tonight. Heyman says if she watched TV, she will know Reigns promises he will show up, rank everyone, and leave as champion. Well, she can't believe that. Seth Rollins and Murphy versus Ray and Dominic Mysterio. This was the tag team match of the night. This match was fantastic. I enjoyed this tag team match. So it says the winner of the match, Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. Those four men did a good job in that match, so I must give credit what credit's due. So it says Seth looks angry as all hell after the match, and he leaves Murphy standing alone at ringside. We see the Hurt Business walking backstage, all in suits and all smiles with Lashley big title win earlier tonight. The WWE Universal Championship no holds bar match. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. Alright, it says the winner and your new Universal Champion Roman Reigns. We all knew that Roman Reigns was going to become the Universal Champion. I called this right down the middle on Twitter. So it says Roman Reigns takes his championship and walks up the ramp to rejoin Paul Heyman. Payback goes up there with Heyman holding Reigns' arm up on the stage. It's a new era. Before I end my video, I just want to recap. So let me go all the way back to the top. So I just want to say I enjoyed WWE Payback for what it was. It was a good show. So I just want to say that the Kickoff show was terrible. That's all I gotta say. And then we go to the Riot Squad versus the Iconics. This tag team match itself was god awful. It was god awful and sloppy at the same time. But it says the winner of the match, the Riot Squad. So are we ever going to get the Riot Squad in a women's tag team match against Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax? Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I'm not saying right now, but hopefully soon. Alright, then we move on. We got a United States Championship match. Apollo Crews versus Bobby Lashley. This match itself was very good. I enjoyed it for what it was. It says the winner of the match and your new United States Champion, Bobby Lashley. Alright, let me move on. Big E versus Sheamus. This match was decent for what it was. Then it shows us Big E won this match. It says the winner, Big E. But I want the serious Big E. So Big E needs a new theme song, and Big E needs to get serious, man. That's all I gotta say from there. All right, King Corbin versus Matt Riddle. This match itself was decent for what it was. It was just decent. It says the winner of the match, Matt Riddle. We already knew that Matt Riddle was going to win this match, so Matt Riddle was not going to lose this match tonight. So that's all I gotta say from here. All right, so we get the women's tag team championship match. The Golden Role Models versus Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. I like the ending of this match. I like the end of the match. So the reason why I like the end of the match because Shayna Baszler made Bayley and Sasha Banks tap out. I like that ending, so I gotta give WWE credit where credit's due. It says the winner of the match and your new women's tag team champion Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. All right, let me move on. So Keith Lee versus Randy Orton. This match was pretty good, but Keith Lee needs that theme song back like NXT. So WWE, keep bring Keith Lee's theme song back in WWE. The Bastard's Glory theme song. We need that back. We need that back. So that's all I gotta say. It says Keith Lee picks up the win. The winner of the match, Keith Lee. Now this is what everybody was talking about: Seth Rollins and Murphy versus Ray and Dominic Mysterio. This was the tag team match of the night. I enjoyed this match. This match was fantastic. So it says the winner of the match, Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. This tag team match was awesome to watch. Then we get The Fiend versus Roman Reigns and versus Braun Strowman. All right. Did you see the look? Did you see the look on the referee's face when the ring was collapsed? Oh my God, the referee's face was so priceless. That part was funny. But we all knew that Roman Reigns was going to win. I call this match for down the middle. So Roman Reigns pinned Braun Strowman. So it says the winner. It says the winner of the match and your new Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns is back on top of his A game. But I like this heel Roman Reigns instead of the babyface Roman Reigns. So the heel Roman Reigns is way better than the babyface Roman Reigns. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed my WWE Payback review and highlights, please drop a like on this video, share the video, comment down below what you guys think of Payback. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. I'll leave my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok down below in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video on WWE Raw review and highlights. Talk to you guys later. Big Boy John 25, and I'm out of here.